of the day. Well, today what's dominated headlines is a 12-second video of Congress MP from Wayanad, Rahul Gandhi, that has gone completely viral of him partying in Kathmandu. The larger picture here is that Rahul Gandhi was on a personal visit to Nepal, Kathmandu, to attend the wedding functions of a friend of his who happens to be a journalist, a former CNN journalist. And this appears to be a video that seems to be taken after the wedding celebrations, perhaps an after party, after wedding party, or something to that effect. We don't really know, but this is a video of him in a club, and the woman next to him is possibly the Chinese ambassador to Nepal, is what is being said right now. Again, this is being spoken about in the context of how Rahul Gandhi can be seen partying at a time when Rajasthan, a state that is ruled by the Congress, is on the tenterhooks with communal clashes being reported from Jodhpur city on Eid day, which is today. Also, last night, the eve of Eid. This is the question that the BJP is asking. The BJP is also asking another question about there being internal turmoil within the Congress party, though they keep saying it's none of their business. But it's the BJP leaders, all of them have come out and spoken about this entire issue, about Rahul Gandhi's 12-second video. The Congress says, what is your business? He was there to attend a wedding function, and even if he wants to chooses to go to a pub, it really isn't your business. That's the Congress's response, and it's been pretty standard for the last few years or so, ever since the 2014 Lok Sabha debacle, where Rahul Gandhi's movements, particularly his trips outside of India, was seen very closely by the press, and there were reports of him taking regular vacations. All of this came to the fore with the Congress defending it, saying what's wrong, there has to be a work-life balance. That is what the Congress says. So that's something that has hit headlines today. Apart from that, Rajasthan is in news for the wrong reasons. 2 weeks ago, we had Karauli and Alwar, which were tensed. Today we have Jodhpur, which is tense. Clashes broke out last night. How did the clashes start? The investigations are being carried out, but it has got to do again with loudspeakers and religious flag of a particular community being replaced by that of another community is what we've been given to understand through the authorities. Who's in the right, who's in the wrong, who started the stone pelting first, all that is being investigated. But the fact is that on the auspicious day of Eid, when everybody should be celebrating, Muslims observe Eid as the biggest festival. Hindus also mark the festival. It is celebrated together across India. That's been the tradition and norm for years, but we've seen people clashing and stone pelting on Eid day, which is rather unfortunate. This has been seen in Jodhpur city. The government of Rajasthan has come out and said that they are looking at the situation, they are observing the law and order situation very closely, and they will do the needful. Meanwhile, precautions are being taken in Jodhpur city. There's been a clampdown, and also there have been precautionary measures like suspending internet services, which means that videos will not be shared easily and sentiments will be kept under check, because things can go out of hand given the atmosphere in the country in general over loudspeakers and the controversies brewing in Maharashtra as well. Speaking of Maharashtra, a similar meeting was taken by the authorities, also the DGP and the Home Minister of Maharashtra today, to assess the situation, given that Raj Thackeray, chief of the Maharashtra Navnirman Sena, has given an ultimatum for the 4th of May, day after Eid, which is tomorrow, to then go and play out Hanuman Chalisa at double the speed, at double the sound limit, I beg your pardon, right outside mosques where Azan is played using loudspeakers. The Maharashtra government is anticipating some trouble, hence an assessment of the law and order situation in the state of Maharashtra. The Prime Minister is in Europe. Today is his day to be in Denmark. Yesterday he was in Germany, where he said and spoke about the Russian invasion of Ukraine without naming Russia. No winner in this war, serious impact on developing and poor countries is what the Prime Minister said yesterday. Today he is in Denmark, where he is meeting with Prime Ministers of all Nordic countries. This includes Finland as well, Greenland, and Denmark, where he is in Copenhagen. And he's also going to be again meeting with the Indian diaspora He's also there to attend the Nordic Summit, the India Nordic Summit today in Copenhagen. He's also going to be meeting the Queen of Denmark today. The meeting with the diaspora comes at 8 o'clock, after which tomorrow the Prime Minister is going to be in France, where he's going to be meeting the newly re-elected French President Emmanuel Macron, and then he concludes his 3-day Europe visit to these 3 countries, essentially Germany, Denmark and France tomorrow. Well, this has been dominating the headlines. We have the Hanuman Chalisa controversy, we have the loudspeaker controversy that refuses to die down, and today we've had the communal clashes in Rajasthan, in Jodhpur, and of course Rahul Gandhi's video that has sparked off a fresh war of words between the Congress and the BJP. That is it from me for the moment. Thank you so much for joining us.